Trust Bank on Tuesday handed 16 wheelchairs to the National Organization for the Disabled and Orphans. The donation is meant to make mobility for the people living with disabilities easier. Speaking at the presentation ceremony, the managing director of Trust Bank, Njilan Senghor, says Trust Bank acknowledged the role that the National Organization for the Disabled and Orphans is playing in promoting the welfare of the people with disabilities across the country.
We must remember that there are so many of our brothers and sisters that cannot enjoy these rights because they have mobility impairments. Let us remember that people with mobility impairments are particularly vulnerable in our societies because we do not always cater for adequate supply of assistive devices like wheelchairs. We do not always have proper access to transportation networks, and we do not even always have proper access to our buildings. Without access to wheelchairs, these sections of our society experience great limitations and may even tend to lose opportunities of going to school or to work or to participate in social activities. We at Trust Bank acknowledge the incredible role that the National Organization for Disabled and Orphans is playing by promoting the welfare of people that are differently able across the length and breadth of our country. We are also extremely grateful for your efforts in providing encouragement and hope to parents who are dedicating their lives to raising children with different disabilities.
She said a significant number of disabled children have been able to go to school and participate in social activities using donated wheelchairs through the efforts of the organizations.
Understand that children are among the beneficiaries of these donated wheelchairs, and we applaud you for this. Through your efforts also, we understand that a significant number of these wheelchairs will also be sent to beneficiaries along the length and breadth of this country. And we are super excited about this because it resonates with our desire as a proudly Gambian bank to positively touch the lives of Gambians across this country. We at Trust Bank are pleased to be associated with your organization, and we share your hope that these 16 wheelchairs to be donated today will help more people to be able to move freely and contribute their quota to national development. We also hope that this event today will promote understanding of the special needs of the differently abled among Gambian people.
The chairman and secretary general of the National Organization for the Disabled and Orphans, Lamin Mane, thanked Trust Bank for the gesture.
For Trust Bank, I'm not surprised. The moment I knock your door, you are able to come up with 16 wheelchairs. That is a great achievement. We know the demand is more than the supply. But nonetheless, this 16 wheelchair will go a long way, enhancing our mobility, giving us an opportunity for us to continue to develop and to continue to contribute our quota to this socio-economic development of this country. I believe together we can make a difference. Gambia belongs to all of us. Either you are able or disabled. But once there's an enabling environment, we believe we can also contribute our quota as we are doing it. And I really appreciate Trust Bank, but not surprised that there are governments and non-governments. They're always there for people. And then Trust Bank has they have no time of segregations. They put everybody as a customer and they put everybody in the forefront of it. And then there's equality. We know that. This can tell the whole world that Trust Bank is a bank with a different. A bank with a different, a bank who has been contributing immensely to our economy, to our development.
The executive director of the Gambia Disabled Federation, Lamin Fatou, also thanked Trust Bank for the gesture.
So today, if you fulfill that, it's a pleasure. It is something that the office of the Gambia Federation of Disabled, we are indeed happy about it. Because when you look at mobility issue, it is something that's affecting a lot of persons with disability in this country. When I was coming, I was receiving calls. 2 people called me about this issue. And from here, I'm going to give another wheelchair to other people too. There are a lot of children that you know that they are kept inside houses because they could not have mobility support. So if you came to rescue the life of those children, I think it is something that every individual should emulate because we don't know who those people will be.
The wheelchairs will ease mobility challenges for people living with disabilities and give them the opportunity to develop and contribute to the socio-economic development of the country. Reporting for Kerr Fatou, I am Fatou Silla.